So here we are. It is Sunday, 4 p.m. or so. So I've got a ways to go here, but looking pretty good. We got $215 today. We're definitely beating already yesterday. Looking pretty solid. It's been a good run. I want to show you guys, I got multiple selling of multiple designs. All right, you can see that there's definitely more than one going on here. The last 7 days here, pushing 2,000. I'll definitely hit that. I said it's still early in the day, so we're definitely going to do another $50 worth here. For the month of June so far, 2218.83. Last month we capped out at $5,600. Looks like I'm gonna do a lot better than that this month. You can see my total royalties down here in the US market at 373, but let's actually look at my total sales here. So we're looking at 377 for a 1.8 million in total revenue from t-shirts sold, 377,000 in royalties. And if we look at the US only here, analyze sales for the last 7 days, 502 sales, 23 returns. My royalties for the last 8, counts 8 days, is almost 2K, averaging $244 in royalties a day. Record day for the month, $317. But yeah, enough about the stats. Let's look at Etsy. I just searched bootleg. As you guys know, I don't like to get too specific, and I don't want to do like bootleg golf shirt or anything like that, because we start broad, right? And we see what pops up. One of my searches turned up a calendar in a previous video that I was able to translate into a cool, unique shirt design with zero competition out there, right? So I just searched bootleg here, like I said, in case there's other stuff that shows up, but call me, ADD FOMO that way. I don't want to miss anything. This is the aesthetic I'm talking about. So you can see the lightning. This is actually a cool video. Got people opening a shirt, got his girlfriend's name on it, it looks like. Pretty funny. You can kind of tell they got these airbrush looking things, and everyone's selling these on the comfort colors right now, which is like an absolute throwback to, they got kind of that acid wash sort of look to them. You can see the lightning I was referencing before. People are doing them custom with the dogs. This is so easy to do, and it looks like you need to know what you're doing, but part of this aesthetic is that you don't even have to be good at design. It was sort of DIY. They don't look awesome, but they look awesome. You know what I mean? They don't look like there's a ton of incredible work that went behind it, but people are loving the throwback idea on these. Best dad, there you go, right? Father's Day. Just get a bunch of images from your customers and delete the backgrounds, throw them on this cloudy lightning background. So easy to do. Sounds like I'm making light of this, but really, no, not at all. I mean, you got popular right now, bestseller, bestseller, bestseller. These are crazy, right? So let's just go up here and say, let's pick this one, popular right now. So let's just click on the EverBee Chrome extension here and see, look at this. 60 sales a month, 5 months old. They're already on fire, right? 1,400 in revenue. Let's check a couple more here. This one looks cool. Is that a different store? Yes, it is. They don't even have a lot of sales here. It looks like only 27 reviews so far. This thing is doing 160 a month sales. Let's look at this one. 90 sales a month. The listing's only 5 months old. 2,200, 2,300 in revenue. It's got 500 sales almost. 455 sales already. This is definitely going to hit another, 40 or 50 sales in the next few days before Father's Day for sure. Pretty funny. And this is the kind of thing that'll sell all year round, man. Let's look at this one. These are funny. Oh my. It sold 1,847 times just in the last 5 months. It's only 5 months old. This is crazy. We're clicking on that one. 32 people bought this in the last 24 hours. Coincidentally, this is how you spot trends. So it's not that you have to wait till it's a bestseller. When you see these little words here, 32 people bought this in the last hour, or so many people added this to their cart in the last little while. That's how you can spot trends and bestsellers in the making before they become actual bestsellers. So pay attention to these red words here. Let's watch this video for a sec. So it's pictures of herself. Bought one for herself. Amazing. So simple to do, I'm telling you. Okay, so now I'm going to get a little more specific and go bootleg golf shirt. Actually, let's just go golf, because if it pulls up golf shirt, it'll be, a polo shirt, which we don't want. Let's just see if there's anything out there. So we've got golf and we got bootleg. Oh, there's a Tiger Woods bootleg. And this is the acid wash look. Like, you guys can't go wrong with the comfort colors on this. This is the only one. I'm gonna come back to that, but we're gonna make one way better than that. Yeah, there's nothing out here. Oh, there's one, but it's an actual famous person, so you definitely don't want to do that. So on that front page of search results, there's only one. Let's check this one out. This is their best attempt at it. This is the only one out there. It's kind of cool, but I think we can do a better job of this. So we're just gonna dive right into Kittl here and see what we can pull up. And if you wanted to try Kittl, I got a coupon down below for 25% off. You can either use this on the monthly membership or you can use it on an annual membership, which if you went pro, I believe will save you $72. So you can use it on a full annual membership too. All right, so we're in Kittl here. Gonna type in bootleg, see what pops up. Kind of cool, a little bit hard to read. I like the style of this wording here. We don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? Kittl allows us to design, as you guys know, as though we've had years of a design experience. Pretty awesome that way. We're gonna leverage Kittl's AI, which has been incredibly good. Their background remover, it works and it works well. I'll show you exactly what I mean too. Gangsta rapper, this is funny. If you can get a picture of somebody you know with a Santa hat on, throw that on here, it would be a hysterical gift for them. I might actually send out 1 or 2 of those. I have pictures of friends with that Santa hat on. Might have to slap 1 or 2 together. Okay, we don't have to go too far here. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll just pick this one and go with it. Nice. We don't need the eagle, we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. And you could maybe do something here if you wanted. I would maybe go the legend, maybe actually move you down here, make the font a little smaller so it fits. Let's go with the man, the myth, because that's always funny. This is timeless stuff, guys. This is stuff that'll never go out of style. The lightning bolts are cool, maybe we can add some more, but ultimately you're gonna wanna pick somebody's name and put it in here, right? I think I might send one of these to somebody I know named Trevor. So we'll just use Trevor. Oh yeah, that looks awesome already. See how easy this is, guys? And we can always come in here and change the colors. So you can easily slide the slider here and it's changing this particular one color. Or you could choose one of the colors up here. You can change the darker ones in the middle to whichever colors you want. And of course you can, slide up to over or wherever. Actually, I think that actually looks kind of cool. Maybe a little lighter. Don't want to go too crazy with it. But the point I want to show you is if we were to get an image, so just going to show you using Kittl's AI creator here. I'm going to click on photography for the image style and I'm just going to type guy golfing isolated on a white background. All right, here's one here and I'm going to repeat the steps a couple of times just to show you guys. All right, so we got a couple here. Just take these here so you can see what I'm dealing with. So we can just click on this and we're going to use the AI background remover. This thing has been flawless. Look at that. It looks amazing. You can see the background there through it now. I'll actually do it on this guy. And this is with the presets here. There's no settings to adjust or anything, right? So then AI background remover. And look at this. This looks crazy good. You can see it does such a good job of removing the background. It's nuts. It knows when to define, the white line of the shorts on the black background. Like, look at this. This is one of the best background removers I swear I've ever used. It blows my mind every time I use it. So, you could make these funny shirts, right? Something like that. Let's say it's your buddies. Maybe you got 3 or 4 of them on there and we can have this guy in the front because it's extra funny. And I know some of you skeptics out there are going to be like, yeah, but Jay, it was on a white background. We know it's easy to remove a white background, blah, blah, blah. Well, what I did is you probably noticed this one peeking out here. So this is literally what I did. I searched the guy golfing and I thought, you know what? Yeah, I could use any one of these, but they all look pretty easy to remove a background. So I went with this one and I'll show you why. Look how busy this is, all right? We're gonna see what Kittl can do. We're gonna put it to the test. So I'm just gonna blow this up here. We're gonna see what happens. So you got a guy here holding his golf club, AI background remover. Hope it doesn't make a liar out of me. Come on. Can you see this? Look at this. It has the guy and the golf club. You can see the golf club here. This thing is flawless. US Navy, you can still see on here. The white shorts, it nailed it. Just showing, I'm moving it up here so you can see the definition on the black background. This thing is insane. It's insane. It's honestly the best background remover I've used. Just gonna zoom out here. So, if you got a couple of images of, somebody you wanted to use on there, the background remover is nuts. This thing is killing it. So let's just move this out of here and this one out of here. Actually, I'll just delete him because this alone is a hilarious picture, right? Click on layers and we can bring this front. So now it's on top. You got him as the legend. This looks amazing. It's funny. You can tell the name is there, especially if it's a gift for the person. There we go. And then what? Maybe we want some cloud effect in the background. So we can go over to their elements here. Come over here to their textures and see if we can find more lightning. Let's go with storm clouds. This is pretty cool. You can drop that in the background. If you really wanted to do that. It's okay to print with a hard edge on these because it's intended to look homemade to a degree. And you can always try decreasing the opacity a bit so that it has more of a black edge around it. Let's see what we got for lightning. And of course, we're going to hit this AI background remover again. As I'm telling you, it's killer. Look at this. Come on. Yeah, you can tell I'm a little excited here. So we can just pull this up and it's already got, some pretty awesome stuff going on here. Probably move this a little further down so it's in behind him. Now we got some cool effects here. Yeah, this is crazy. So I'm going to try now add a little bit more of the blue clouds, storm clouds. See what happens. Come on. This is going to look awesome. AI background remover again. Hopefully it works. I don't know how it'll work with the shadow. Oh, it knows it's a shadow. Of course it does. Of course it knows. It's going to make you a little bit bigger here so I can see you. And we'll send you to back. Come on. How cool is that? The legend, not really loving the color here. I think we want to make it a little more orangey to kind of, or maybe even blue. Actually, that looks good and it matches. So let's just do this. Let's change this color to something not too dark. We're gonna go with the new one we just made. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. It looks so good and cheesy. Clashing is okay. Look at this. It looks awesome. Who wouldn't want to gift this to somebody as a riot joke, right? This would be hilarious. So especially come, Father's Day around the corner, you guys could nail this stuff. Birthdays, I'm going to start offering this stuff. We'll just unlock this now. Unlock object. Now I can, move them around. I can delete them and you could pop any image of your friend in here. So let's say I Googled another golfer. All you have to do is drag him onto the platform here and you can see this thing turning blue and bam, it's uploaded. Click on it, make it a little bigger. Let's try AI background remover. Come on, this is ridiculous. Look at this. Make you as big as the artboard. I'm just gonna zoom in on this so you guys can see this. This is nuts. This guy is absolutely the legend. We're gonna move the font over top of the illustration here. Move it down a bit so you can see his hand with a couple of balls there. Come on. This is ridiculously funny, and it's a lot of fun to do, actually. It's hard not to hold in the laughter while I'm going. So if this is your buddy striking a pose on the green, come on, right? It'd be hilarious. And then all you have to do is come down here, PNG, make sure you set the artboard, if you didn't already, to your desired height. I'm always using 300. You guys know that for Amazon merch, I like to design for their sizes because you can use those designs across any POD platform and it'll be more than enough in terms of size. We're going to remove background, optimize quality, and download. Of course, you can change the title of it if you wanted. And over to Printify here, as usual, I'm going to show you guys the shirt that I think you should be using here. And it is the comfort colored garment dyed t-shirt. This thing is awesome. SwiftPod and Monster have less than 2-day turnaround. Monster Digital right now killing it with a day turnaround. And SwiftPod has some amazing colors here. The pepper is super hot. Granite's good too, but I like the pepper. So we're just gonna go right into start designing. All you have to do is drag and drop your artwork on top of the artboard here. And you guys know what I'll say here. Bob is your uncle. Pepper, because it looks cool. It doesn't do it justice in terms of the gray of what you can see here, but I'll show you with the mock-ups. Just do this, size you to fill a lot of that right there. Move my head over here. And we're gonna click on this here, come down here and center just so we're not out of whack. That looks pretty cool. This is gonna look good on the pepper shirt. Pretty funny. So we're gonna click on preview. And let's see what we can see on a guy here. Yeah, look at that. This looks awesome. You got some profile views if you wanted to showcase how it would look from the side. Funny gift for the girlfriend or wife or partner. And these are lifestyle mock-ups, which are completely different than the flat lies. It's kind of got, it bends to the image, so it's a smart mock-up. You can see that it's showing the ripples in between, bends with the garment. It's going to show up awesome when we print this. The melding of colors on top is gonna pop like crazy. And this will have a nice big layer of white in behind, so it'll make the colors pop, especially on the dark shirt. The other colors that might look good with this would be sage could look good, but black always looks good. The seafoam is funny, and I think maybe topaz blue or true navy. The blue jean is cool too. It's kind of got this distress. Actually, I just realized I'm wearing the pepper. So you can kind of see here, it's not flecked or specced. It's kind of got this vintagey washed look through it, but it turns out awesome. The stress designs look good on it. It's a nice thick shirt. It's already like the gilt ends, but definitely got like a brushed, washed vintage feel to it. So who knew I was actually wearing one? Go figure. And I'll leave my link down below, so if you're new to Printify, you can try the Printify Premium free for 30 days, which will save you, look, like over $3 here, which is nuts, right? I do want to take a minute and give a shout out to Jessica Lords here from my Inner Circle membership group. She just was kind enough to give me a blurbity recommendation here, and it says, when I heard that Jay was opening a coaching group called Jay's Way Inner Circle, I knew it was going to be good. In the 15, I'm assuming months since I've been doing POD, I've listened to so many different Etsy gurus and coaches. Jay is the best I've found. Thank you so much, Jessica. This truly means a lot. I appreciate your sentiment so much here. She said, said incredibly generous with my time, wisdom, and gifts. Thank you again for the kind words. This group is next level. I truly believe it's next level. I mean, it's ultimately the members who are making it next level. All I'm doing is providing a platform and some design training, honestly. She made a brand new design 8 days ago and she sold 12 already. I gotta draw attention to this right here. I'll let you read the rest, but also a shout out to Sheila, who is the admin in the group, and she has kept not all of you on track, as Jessica says here, but thank you, Sheila. She's kept me on track. It's been incredible. So instead of like $14 that you would have to pay to have this shirt printed, it'll be less than $11. That's a great savings. That's money right in the pocket, right? Even if you wanted to do what some people do and price really low or like at par to get a little bit more sales velocity, I don't advise doing that. I like to make money when I sell stuff, but even if you were to price it to $14, you're still up by $3 even after fees. That coupled with, going out the door in under 2 business days, call it 2 business days. You order on a Monday, it could be in your customer's hands by Friday or Saturday. So it's kind of hard to beat that way. Use a background remover, use a template existing, right? We made 2 of these. You can just delete this now and get any, look at this. It just looks awesome beside myself here. But you can get any pictures of your friends, drag and drop them in there. I literally just dragged it, dropped over here, and you can see it moving on this cloud and populates. Then background remover, you're done. So again, 25% off, you got nothing to lose. And you can just save this as your template. That's it. You wanted to change the name now, you can just type Marcus, for example, boom. You can change any of this stuff, move it around as you see fit. The one, the only, whatever you want to put there, you can't really lose. And you can just keep repeating this for all of your friends, all of the images you get from Etsy. You can drag and drop them in here, delete the background, and you've got an entirely new design. You can save this as is, as a PNG if you wanted to, and then use it in your listing photos. You could have maybe 4 of these backgrounds, for example, that are slightly different, and then put them on a listing photo that you can have in there, and then let the customer pick one of 4 backgrounds. How cool is that, right? And now you're giving them ultimate control in terms of creating their own unique personalized design. You add the name here really quickly. You delete the background again really quickly. This is almost idiot proof. I'm going to be adding this to my shop, I think. Like I said, I've never dabbled in the bootleg kind of realm before from the aesthetics purpose here, but I'm going to be adding these to my shop. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be so easy to do and customize. And of course, same with the EverBee Chrome extension. We've got discounts for that too. All that aside, the doors to my inner circle here is going to be reopening tentatively June 20th right now. $37 a month, which is, yes, less than $10 a week. You get all kinds of stuff here. So above and beyond the 4 calls a week, there are some bonus ones. It's graphic design training, because without design training, you're going nowhere fast. Niche research and design live. Hot seats, you submit your designs, we go over them live, and when we're done editing them or tweaking them per my recommendations, you get to keep the design listed on Etsy. It's Etsy compliant because you've had a hand in the design. And we'll get some Ask Me Anythings in there, and a couple times a year we're going to have some notable guests. You guys have ever seen my Etsy stats. You also get private community of like-minded people, because let's be real, solopreneurship can get lonely, and if anything, having some sounding boards or people who understand the trials and tribulations you're going to, even to vent to, is a beautiful thing. Sometimes it can get super lonely. You got customer service scripts, niche calendars and designs coming down the pipe, and a roadmap. So this is going to guide you through your POD journey, letting you know exactly what you need to do at any given time throughout your journey. Like I say here, you won't be able to screw it up. So make sure you drop your email so that you get notified when we're open. That's it for this one. If you want to see me dive deep into any particular niche, just drop it down below and we'll create some killer designs for it as usual. And if you have any questions about my Inner Circle membership group, hit me up. You got my email address in the bio. You can subscribe to newsletter there, or you can just drop the questions in the comments. That would be great, because that way everybody else gets to see it. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.